Vice President Kamala Harris, the Democratic nominee for president, fired back at pro-Palestinian protesters of Israel's war in Gaza as they interrupted her speech during a Wednesday night campaign rally in Detroit. "You know what? If you want Donald Trump to win, then say that. Otherwise, I'm speaking," Harris said with a long stare, drawing loud cheers from supporters in the crowd before chants of "not going back." The exchange was a reminder of the lingering divisions among Democrats over the war in the Middle East that pose challenges for Harris in her race against former President Donald Trump, the Republican nominee. As Harris spoke, a group of protesters interrupted the vice president about halfway through her remarks. Kamala, you can't hide. We won't vote for genocide," they shouted. Harris initially responded, "I'm here because I believe in democracy. I believe everyone's voice matters, but I'm speaking now. I am speaking now." But the interruptions continued as Harris tried to discuss the ramifications of a second Trump presidency. More than 15,000 people attended the Harris rally held at a Detroit airport hangar, with Air Force Two in the background. The type of campaign setting Trump has made a staple during his 3 runs for president. It was the most well-attended rally yet for the still young Harris campaign as she conducts a multi-state blitz with her new running mate, Minnesota Gov. Tim Walz, this week. Throughout the year, protesters have regularly followed President Joe Biden at his public events, but the demonstrations have been less of a reoccurrence for Harris, who launched her campaign after Biden dropped out of the race July 21. Dearborn, Michigan, outside of Detroit, is home to a large Arab American and Muslim population that has criticized the Biden administration's support for Israel's war against Hamas following the militant group's October 7, 2023 attack on Israel. In Michigan's Democratic primary in February, a majority of primary voters in Dearborn, 57%, chose uncommitted over Biden in a protest over his position on Israel's war in Gaza. Michigan, with 15 electoral votes up for grabs, is a critical battleground state that Biden carried in 2020 en route to his election victory over Trump. Although Harris, like Biden, has remained steadfast in her backing of Israel, she helped take the lead in the administration's criticism of Israel for the number of Palestinian casualties in Gaza. "Too many innocent Palestinians have been killed," Harris said last December. "Frankly, the scale of civilian suffering and the images and videos coming from Gaza are devastating." Harris last month told reporters, "We cannot allow ourselves to become numb to the suffering, and I will not be silent."